Yo, how you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my MLB picks for Wednesday, August 22nd. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my MLB, NBA, and NFL videos. And if you haven't already, come check out my new website at www.dfscheatsheet.com. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content such as this video, everything you need, like I said. So check it out, www.dfscheatsheet.com. So we got a 10-game slate. We got a solid slate. Another solid night tonight for the money team cash on both Fanduel and DraftKings. Things have been going very well. We got a couple of spots left for our NFL pre-order season special, that includes the full rest of MLB season. Plus, you get all of NFL all season plus playoffs. Check it out. On our site, got a couple spots remaining, and let's just get in this slate. So we'll start at pitcher. There's a couple guys I'm going to be looking at. First thing first, we'll look at Carlos Carrasco. He's been pitching well in the season, but he's going against the best team in baseball. The price tag is kind of up. I definitely think you could still look at him. I don't know if we can look at him for cash games, but he's still a solid play. He's going to get you some strikeouts. Then we can look at Noah Syndergaard going against the Giants at a 9,800 price tag. We know he gives us the massive strikeout upside as well. He hasn't been the same pitcher that we've seen last year, this year, but on this slate, he still is a top two pitcher for sure. Then we'll go to John Gray. I know in Coors Field we don't really want to, use pitchers in Coors Field, but John Gray has some strikeout upside going against the Padres, who are absolutely horrible, strike out a ton. John Gray is the Rockies' best pitcher that they have. So I definitely think if anybody's going to have a good spot, in Colorado, it's going to be John Gray. So I like him for GPP. Then we could go down a little bit and we can look at Clay Buchholz going against the Angels at home. He had a very good last outing against the Padres. The Angels, that they don't have Mike Trout right now. They put Justin Upton on the disabled list today, so it's definitely a watered down lineup, and I think that we can look at Clay Buchholz at this price tag. Lastly, John Lester, he's just too cheap going against Detroit. Who does Detroit have that really scares us? Lester's been having an up and down season, coming off a really good last outing. I think this is a spot. 7,700 is a great price tag that I definitely think that we could roll the dice on Lester. Hopefully he gets us at least, we would say, probably about 35 fantasy points to kind of hit value for us. But like I said, 7.7, very fair price tag for him. So I do like Lester. We're going to catch our first base. I'm going to start out first thing first with Paul Goldschmidt going against Despayon. He does have a homer off of him in his career. Then we'll work our way down. Freddie Freeman going against Trevor Williams. Great spot for him. Anthony Rizzo has a double and a home run off of Francisco Liriano. Man, Rizzo hit a home run today. He slipped, fell on the floor, and hit a home run as he was falling. That was absolutely crazy. The guy's swinging a very good bat right now. The luck's obviously on his side right now. So I definitely think we can go right back to the well with Rizzo. Then we'll go with Ian Desmond, like these Colorado bats, going against Jacob Nix. Also, I'm going to look at Wilson Contreras. The price tag is way down on this guy, only 2,400. Projected to bat in that 5 spot in the order. Come on. The guy was an all-star. He's just having a little bit of a slump, I understand. But, 2,400 is just too cheap. Going against the lefty in Francisco Liriano, he already has a home run against him in his career. Lastly, I want to look at – they don't have him on here, but I like Chris Iannetta if he's catching for the Rockies as well. Hit a home run tonight. Almost hit a second home run to tie the game. Just missed. Iannetta for the Rockies. He'll be a good play tomorrow. He will be in the system in the morning when this does update the projections. So I also do like Iannetta. Now we'll go to second base. Javier Baez batting in that cleanup spot. He has a double in his career against Liriano already. Then we'll go down a little bit. You can look at Ben Zobrist, another Cub, 3,400, going against Liriano. The guy, he's a veteran, very good hitter. Maybe doesn't have as much pop as he used to have, but he can still get some out. He takes walks. He gives you a solid floor for your cash game if he's going to be batting in that 2 spot. Then we will look at DJ LeMahieu, only 3,400, going against Jacob Nicks. They just don't want to raise his price tag, so I'm just going to keep going right back to the well. Like I said, I do like this Colorado stack going against Jacob Nicks. Then if we want to get a couple of little cheaper plays, we could look at Jeff McNeil for the Mets going against Casey Kelly. The guy's swinging a good bat. He's batting in the top of that order. At home in New York, solid spot for him. And one more value guy I'm liking, Neil Walker for the Yankees, only 2,400, going against Trevor Richards. I'm liking this Yankee stack. I definitely think they're going to put up some runs tomorrow. Third base, I think third base is probably the spot we have to pay up, to be honest with you. I didn't see any good cheap options. So if you're going to pay up somewhere, probably make it third base. And honestly, by default, a lot of people are going to probably go Arenado because he's in Coors Field. I wouldn't blame you, but there are some other good guys at third base. Jose Ramirez going against Brian Johnson. Anytime he's on the slate, you pretty much got to play him if you have the money. The guy's an MVP candidate, gives you massive power upside, plus some stolen base upside. Arenado, just talked about him, going against Jacob Nicks. I like all those Rockies bats. I definitely think they're going to have a much better game tomorrow than they did today. Justin Turner going against Jack Flaherty. The guy's having a really, really solid run right now. I'm swinging a really hot bat for the Dodgers. Anthony Rendon going against Zach Eflin. Washington looks like they're in a pretty good spot as well. And lastly, Eduardo Escobar for Arizona going against Despayan. He is 3 for 4 off of him in his career at home in Arizona where the balls fly. Great hitters park. So I really like that Diamondback stack as well. Shortstop, going to start with Lindor. Going against Brian Johnson gives you the power upside, the stolen base upside. Manny Machado going against Jack Flaherty. Manny Machado, one of the top hitters in the league. Having a little bit of a struggle with the Dodgers, but he actually hasn't been doing too bad. So I like Machado. You got Trey Turner with the reduced price tag right now, going against Zach Eflin. I think that he's in a solid spot right here. Gives you a little bit of power upside, gives you that definite stolen base upside. One of the fastest guys in the league. Trevor Story going against Jacob Nicks. Just another Cub guy that I'm definitely going to be looking at. Xander Bogaerts going against Carrasco. I don't really want to pick on Carrasco, but there is a couple guys who have some good numbers. And Bogaerts is one of them. He's 3 for 7 with 2 doubles off Carrasco in his career. And lastly, a guy who's just too cheap right now is... They don't have him in the player pool right now. But a guy I'm looking at also is going to be Chris Taylor for the Dodgers. He's only like 2,600 going against Jack Flaherty. The guy's just too cheap. Gives us some stolen base upside. Gives us a little bit of power upside. So Chris Taylor, he'll be in here tomorrow. And I definitely, like him at a very good price tag. Finish off with outfield. I'm going to start with Betts and JD. JD is 9 for 25 with 2 doubles and 2 home runs off of Carrasco. Betts is the MVP candidate, so you definitely got to consider both of those guys. Then we'll go to Stanton. Swinging a very hot bat right now, going against Trevor Richards. He had an absolute laser straight off the wall today. Wasn't even in the air. It was just a straight liner. He's seeing the ball very well, so I think you can look at Stanton. Jock Peterson, projected bat in that leadoff spot at only 2,900 price tag, going against Jack Flaherty. Good spot for Peterson. You can look at Bryce Harper. He has a double in his career off of Eflin. Charlie Blackman, 4,200, very fair price. Going against Jacob Nix, good spot for him. Cargo, 3,800, going against Jacob Nix. Almora, only 2,300. Great value play. He's 2 for 5 in his career with a double off of Francisco Liriano. And lastly, David Dahl. I expect him to be in the lineup tomorrow. Only 3,700. Going against Jacob Nix. He's going to be my last outfielder. Colorado bat. I like him as well. And, that's kind of where I'm at for my picks. I'll definitely try to get some more value in there tomorrow as the lineups come out. So make sure that you got those notifications turned on so you don't miss any of my updates that I drop in the comment section below. Make sure that you like this video, please. And, hey, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Let's get some money. Peace out.